The mask you really liked has disappeared. Well, sorry to hear that. Nose. So you were staring at the mask the whole time, and then what happened? The ship changed direction, and the mask moved to where you couldn't see it for an instant. Things moved back to their original position quickly, but the mask was gone. It moved for only an instant. What could have happened? I think someone steered the ship so that Nosepass couldn't see. Some cold water was splashed onto your head when the mask was out of your view. Water? It doesn't seem like there'd be a leak anywhere here. Where did the water come from? You don't know. Oh, I get it. You can't look up, can you? Maybe there could be a leak. Let's double check around this area. We were entrusted with the safekeeping of the mask. We must find it. I'm more worried about the ticket than the mask. What on earth's going on? I was busy steering the ship when the incident happened. Nosepass suddenly started raising a fuss, so I went in to check on it, and that's when I found out its contents were missing. The only ones in the room were you and Nosepass, correct? That's right. So the mask, the ticket, and the note all disappeared, huh? There were a few people who came and went at the before the incident. Of course there was you, and then 2 members of the crew. Okay. Yeah, there were 2 crew members. One is in charge of steering the ship until I arrived. The other came to take a regular report and left as soon as he was done. Where are those 2 now? They're probably hanging around the lounge. Got it. Thank you. I guess we should see what they have to say, huh? Yep, can do. Whoops. I swear, when that happens, when I try and open it up, like, Pikachu has to say something, but it's exactly what we're going to do. I swear, it happens at least like 3 times now. Speaking of which. Sorry, do you have a moment? I'd like to ask you about how things seemed on the bridge. But why ask me? Well, the captain told us you had gone to the bridge, so... Ah, I see. I indeed go to the bridge earlier. Has something happened? Yes, I'm sorry to say. Oh, this makes me sad. We prided ourselves on offering a safe, secure cruise. Don't worry, we'll capture the culprit in no time. Please, if there's anything I could do to help, just ask. He's in charge of maintenance as well as steering. I was on the bridge steering, but I went on a break before the captain arrived and took over. Did you notice anything odd happen while you were on the bridge? Nothing on the bridge, no. The only thing out of the ordinary today happened while I was taking a break in the lounge, when the Pokemon next to me spilled its juice. That's about it, really. Spilled its juice. I feel like I know who to talk to next. Oh yes, I do remember seeing the mask. I was told not to touch it. It must have been very valuable. Doesn't look like it is, does it? It was placed in front of Nosepass. Actually, Nosepass seemed to really like the mask. It was staring at it constantly. Maybe the Nosepass thinks like the mask is a Pokemon similar to itself. Yeah, you sure about that? What can I do for you? The captain told us you're at the bridge. Do you think you can tell us a little bit about that time? I went to the bridge to deliver my periodic report. I didn't have much to report on, so once I was done, I left the room. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I did see Nosepass had a mask in front of it, but nothing besides... Oh! It wasn't in the room, but there was a strange thing I noticed. What was this strange thing? When I stepped out of the hallway after delivering my report, I noticed it was wet. And that's unusual? Yes, it is. it was the top floor, so we don't get any waves or anything. It could be the captain spilled a drink, I guess. That is odd. Thank you very much for your time. The floor was wet, huh? That does seem strange. Okay. Oh, speaking of the bridge, while I was on the deck, one of our passengers wanted to know why my next trip up to the bridge would be. Or when. Oh, what was this person like? It was the famous Chef Gino. He made a point to double check the time. Even after I told him, he made it seem like it was something very important. Oh,
Hey, Tim.
I could be onto something. That crew member's testimony was interesting. Sounds like Gino was really interesting in finding out exactly when the crew member was going to the bridge. So you suspect Gino, Pikachu? I don't think that testimony is enough to say he's a suspect. You're right. If the testimony was all we had, but Gino also has a motive for wanting the contents of the suitcase. The suitcase had a ticket for the auction, and there was something in the auction lineup that Gino would probably want, remember? The recipe book. Exactly. Gino told us he was trying to recreate the recipes of the Henry brothers. If the recipe book is real, he's got every reason to want it. So Gino stole the suitcase because he wanted the tickets. But how did he know the ticket would be in that bag? I think it's more likely that the suitcase is actually Gino's. This theft could just be his reclaiming the contents of his own bag. My god, I was right. Holy shit, it was Gino. We should find out what Gino is up to. Let's ask Amelia and Graham first. Holy shit, was I right. The one of the items on the list saying it was the recipe book that he wanted from when he talked about it in his interview. The way he was side-eyeing and the way he was behaving towards that mask when we showed it to the group. And also spilled drinks. It could not make any... It could make any more sense.
What's up?
Gino? Sorry, I don't know much. I was doing my own research elsewhere. I'm sorry I can't be more help. Okay. He was here for a while, but he headed out, saying he was going to the deck. Gino loves to go to the second floor of the deck when he needs to think. I should go find him, though. He wanted to sit in on the interview with the captain. Let's head to the deck to look for Gino. I can't believe our beloved Super Mario RPG character is guilty. I can't believe our little Pinocchio-ass motherfucker. Oh, wait. Hello, Tim. Thank you so much for helping me out earlier. Please, don't mention it. I just hope they find your suitcase soon. Are you on your way to somewhere? Oh no, we were heading back to our room. Is Snubble okay? It's shaking all over. Are you sure it's not just still scared of you, Pikachu? Oh, is he worried about Snubble? You see, my darling here accidentally spilled its juice when we were here at the lounge. It's been shaking like that ever since. I think it may have given itself a scare. So Snubble is the Pokemon that the crew member was talking about. Still, you spilled your juice. You're clumsier than I thought. Snob! You didn't spill the juice. It was someone else's fault? What are you talking about? Snob! You say something invisible drank the juice? You saw it disappear right in front of you. Snob, snob! And so you got surprised and growled at it, at which point the cup fell over. At the same time, what looked like a Pokemon appeared for an instant and said, "My juice!" Huh? Snub. And it bumped into you when it made it run for it. Snub. It was wet and cold. Water again, huh? Interesting testimony. The drink vanished, so someone drank it after it was spilled.
Hey, Tim.
Snubble's testimony was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah, I wonder which Pokemon it is that it saw. It's definitely worth looking into. First, let's check with Geno. To the deck. I mean, he's probably not there anymore. Also, someone said invisible Pokemon. Isn't Frillish like part ghost type? Which means it could probably be in the shadows. There he is.
What is it?
Oh, hello there, Tim. What's up? Apparently that mask has been stolen. It seems rather brash for someone to steal a stolen item. And who's the culprit? I'm still investigating that. You are? Oh, that's right. You're a detective, aren't you? Mr. Graham mentioned that to me. Have you been spending today, how have you spending today, Geno? I've just been relaxing on the deck since I left the lounge. Although one of the Pokemon at the pool decided to play a prank and splash me with water. So I came up to the second floor to dry it off. Oh, that must have been a hassle. Well, yes, but it was a great way to get some time to think. I assume you were thinking about recipes. That's right. The Henry Brothers recipes, to be precise. I've almost got it. If I succeed in recreating them, it will gain the attention of every gourmet in the world. I've heard there's a book with all of their recipes in it. You mean the Henry Brothers recipe book? If it existed, I wouldn't be going through all this trouble. The recipes are all lost, and it's said that no one will ever be able to taste the Henry Brothers cuisine again. That's why recreating the recipes is so meaningful. He really wants that book. This is becoming more and more of an interrogation. Do you think I'm the culprit? Oh no, it's not that. Just so we're clear, I was on the deck ever since I left the lounge. You can ask around downstairs if you'd like. I'm sure someone saw me get doused in the pool.
Hey, Tim.
I'm suspicious of Geno, but it seems like he hasn't been to the bridge. We should gather some testimony about Geno. Maybe the Pokemon at the pool knows something. That's who I was going to talk to, like maybe Lapras. Or maybe not Lapras, maybe Brion. What? An unusual Pokemon fell into the pool and someone got splashed? Which Pokemon is this unusual Pokemon? You didn't get a good look. No worries, thanks. Okay, maybe it wasn't Brion. Maybe it was also the Chinchino? Wait, one of your balloons popped and splashed a person with water when you were playing with Lapras? What exactly happened? The balloon was empty, but when it popped, a Pokemon suddenly appeared from the inside. And the person got splashed when that Pokemon fell into the pool. So wait, there was a Pokemon in an empty balloon? How is that possible? Mm. Well, that makes sense to me. Ooh, that surprised me. Okay, I understand now. Rio! Right now, you obviously saw me in the balloon, but the one they're talking about was apparently completely empty. And the Pokemon that suddenly appeared in the balloon and fell into the pool, then ran off towards some person. That person must have been Geno. But what does it mean? Is that saying that there was a Pokemon inside even though the balloon looked empty? There's no way to explain that unless it was an invisible Pokemon. Invisible? That's it! That Pokemon must be able to turn invisible. Which means... Who was the Pokemon in the balloon?
An invisible Pokemon. Water drops at the bridge. Of course, I got it.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
A bolt of brilliance.
Eureka!
Figured it out.
The one who stole the mask from the bridge must be that invisible Pokemon. That Geno certainly has an interesting partner. Let's think about how they may have done it. Okay.
It's important we figure out how the invisible Pokemon committed the crime. Is there testimony that tells us when it got onto the bridge?
When it did. Only Tim and 2 crew members after the captain took the suitcase to the bridge. Was it this? No. Okay.
No, that's not right.
I think my memory's getting foggy here. When leaving the room after reporting to the captain, the floor was wet.
That's it. The invisible Pokemon fell into the pool, and then it came in with a crew member while it was still wet. Got that? That's why the floor was wet when the crew member left. Now we need to figure out how it stole the mask. After the mask disappeared, was there testimony that helps us figure out how?
What testimony tells us how it was stolen? It could be the drink that vanished. Yeah.
That's right. Somehow a drink disappeared. That must have been caused by the invisible Pokemon, too. I'll bet that anything that Pokemon puts in its mouth becomes invisible, which means the mask is in its mouth.
Okay. So now we have to find out clues. So wait. How did the mask disappear? It came up when leaving the room after reporting to the captain the floor was wet. The drink that was on the table suddenly vanished. So it probably just like took the drink as well, maybe. It was also wet and also Geno, so they rushed upstairs to dry off and also took a drink. I guess that makes sense. But why would it need a mask to dry it off? Anyways, let's find out about this mysterious invisible Pokemon. Now we know how the crime was committed. All we need to figure out is exactly which Pokemon the invisible Pokemon is. I wonder if it could be in Amelia's notes. Right, her hand-drawn Pokédex. Let's see if she'll let us take a look. To the lounge. Amelia, can we have a look at that hand-drawn Pokédex of yours? Of course, but why? We're close to solving the mystery of the suitcases. Hey, Tim, here it is. This must be the Pokemon we're after. Kecleon, of course. That thing turns invisible, like a chameleon. You're right. I bet it's this Kecleon here. What about Kecleon? I don't know for sure yet, but I think it may have the mask. Let's see what it says about this Pokemon. It can become invisible, but it can't hide the zigzag pattern on its belly. It will reveal itself if it gets surprised. This could be useful, Tim. Gather everyone.
Everyone, I have solved the mystery.
Ha! I knew we could count on you, Tim. Please tell us who's behind this.
Right.
You got this. You know who did it.
Mm-hmm. It is Kecleon.
The one responsible for the missing item is a certain Pokemon.
Pokemon? But how? The captain assured us that he didn't see anything.
Right. Nothing suspicious entered or left the room. I'm afraid that you must be mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken at all. I'll tell you exactly how it went down. This specific Pokemon can make itself invisible, so the captain didn't see it. It snuck into the room with the captain and Nosepass and committed the crime while they were distracted.
Then, what happened to my bag?
The culprit still has your bag too, and is here in this room as part of this group. And so is the mysterious Pokemon.
Tim, look carefully. You see it, right?
I can see it in plain sight. Who is the culprit? Gino.
I'll tell you the culprit. You, Gino.
What? Is this a joke? I don't know any mysterious Pokemon. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, you do. It's Kecleon, and it's right beside you.
Boo.
Boo.
Oh, the mask!
Is this some kind of joke? I don't know this Pokemon. And what is the mask doing here?
Still trying to play innocent, aren't you? Tell him what we know, Tim.
Mm-hmm. Not his hobby, cooking, sightseeing, the secret auction.
Gino, you boarded this ship for a reason. To achieve your goal, isn't that right?
I don't know what you mean. I came for a vacation, not to achieve a goal.
You sure about that? I think the reason you're here is for the secret auction.
A secret auction? What are you talking about?
Right here's the proof. A list of all the items offered. It has the Henri Brothers recipe book. Coincidence? This is what you really wanted, isn't it? Do you remember what you said earlier? You were close to recreating the recipes of the Henri Brothers? Recipes that were lost forever? That was a lie. You were counting on getting the recipe book, weren't you?
What was I supposed to do, huh? I ran out of ideas for new menus. I need to amaze my customers, and that's a lot of pressure, all right?
Gino, why? You were a genius chef. I never expected you to do something like this.
No matter how talented you are, you'll get rusty if you stop trying to improve. Back to washing dishes for you.
Back to putting the fries in the bag for you.
So Gino was the culprit, huh? Alright, I guess that case is closed.
Jeez, that never felt more hard for Pikachu to say that. No matter how much talent you have, you'll get rusty if you don't improve. That could also mean for my animation career. God fucking damn it, these games. First later Alligator and now this. Oh my god, this is really hitting me in the feels. From a fucking Pokemon game. We solved the case of the suitcase, but there's still more for us to do. We'll have to infiltrate the auction if we want to catch Keith.
I didn't expect there to be a secret auction on this ship.
I doubt I could get in, wearing a hoodie.
You know what? I'll go investigate. I brought a dress for conducting the interviews.
What? I can't let you go alone. It's too dangerous.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to getting scoops.
I don't know. If only we could get past the dress code.
It sounds like it's a suit you need. Maybe my husband's jacket would work for you?
Are you sure? But it must be very special to you.
Oh, it's fine. I'm happy to help you out.
That's so nice of you.
Lucky you, Tim.
Oh.
Sorry for the wait. I'm ready to go.
Wow. Looking good, Amelia. Tim, look.
You look really great, Amelia.
Thanks, Tim. You look pretty sharp, too.
That's nice to hear, huh? The suit's more classy than you are, but hey.
Oh,
Fucking
you're
wingman
a
over here.
handsome young man. Oh, Yes, Pikachu, this is for you.
Huh? What's that? Ooh.
Pikachu, a tie. Miss Rose, thank you so much.
They actually look so sweet, and they look so handsome. Oh, we're all set. Now let's go capture Keith. Yeah, let's do it. Yo, looks like you got your energy back. Sorry about earlier. Now that you apologize properly, I think we can say the suitcase case is closed. Well, what do you think? Looks good, huh? What do you mean I look classy? I am classy. I guess not enough classy. I think you need something special.
Well, what do you think? Who's the classy one now?
I hope that bow tie isn't too tight for him.
No problem. It's all in the name of fashion.
Crocker.
Huh?
Crocker, Crocker.
Oh, what's up? Is there some kind of problem?
Croc, Croc. Crocker, Crocker, Crocker.
What are you talking about? Why would you say I look shady? It's not true. You're very rude.
Croc.
These goons wouldn't know style if it hit him over the head. Tim, show him our tickets.
Here you are.
Yes, sir, thank you. Yes, very good. Please put these on once you're inside.
Croc, Croc. Crocker. Crocker, Croc.
And we are in. We're in. Chandelier?
It looks like Keith hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah, no sign of a guy with a ponytail. What's with the bizarre atmosphere of this place anyway? Tim, over here.
Wait up, Pikachu. Amelia, be careful, alright?
Yeah. I'll let you know if I see anyone suspicious.
Thanks.
All right. Well, at least these masks should keep our identities somewhat hidden. We're coming for you, Keith. Soon.
Okay.
Hey, Tim!
Let's check out the hall until the auction starts. Sure. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, didn't we see, like, Chandelier?
Crocker.
Oh, hey, Croca.
Crocker.
Croc. Hey there, guard duty, huh? Keep up the good work. Croc. What's that? My tie is crooked. Is that really something security needs to keep track of? Maybe not.
Croc.
Holy smokes. I was like, what was that sound? You can see it up there. It's Chandelier.
Croc.
Cruh. Hey, we're customers. Don't worry. We're not gonna steal anything. Don't look at me like that. Where's the trust? Is there anything you would like to know, sir? Please feel free to ask questions if you may have regarding the auction. Allow me to explain. In an auction, each participant puts a price on the item they wish to purchase. The item will then go to the person who bids the highest amount. The items up for bid today are on the list that was given to you earlier. Oh, the one that Frillish gave me? That's correct. You can also see the actual items for yourself. They can only be found in the display cases on either side of the hall. Now, allow me to check for you. May I see your ticket, please? Sure, here you go. Thank you, sir. It appears you are able to bid up to $90 million today, Mr. Farina. $90 million? Don't act so surprised, Tim. They're gonna get suspicious. Sorry, it's just a lot of money. Gino must have scrapped money together, counting on that mask selling for a good price to give him a boost. He must have been really desperate to get that recipe book. Yeah, seriously. 90 million, eh? That's pretty impressive. Yeah, although it's not like we can use it. Weren't there 2 items that were going to go up for bid before R? Huh? Wait. Are you planning to bid on them? But this money isn't... We don't have a choice if we're going to protect all the stolen items. I'm sure Holiday will be able to sort things out later if we manage to win the bids. There you go with your ideas. Are you sure it's not because you just really want to take part in this auction? Hey, come on. Just what kind of Pokemon do you think I am? Don't worry about it too much, and just let Amelia know when you're ready. Hey, what's the ruckus? Sounds like something's up for bid. Alright,